Well, Happy New Year, everyone. This is going to be a kind of a special, special review for several reasons. It is my first crossover metal beer review and Imperial Stout review. So you're going to get a sneak peek, maybe a little info on the reviews I have in the bank. They're I've done quite a few. But it's been fun. It's been really fun, and I really enjoy doing it. I don't have the best video quality in the world, but hey, whatever. Uh, but I appreciate everybody who comes and watches. And as this is a special beer. This is 3 Floyds and Mastodon's Crack the Skye, and this is a Russian Imperial Stout brewed with coffee. It is also I can't remember the coffee. I'll try to get that whenever I come back. But it's also brewed with to raise awareness for suicide prevention and mental health with this foundation called Hope for the Day. So there's a lot going on with this beer. I think the album came out in 2009, 2008, 2009. Crack the Skye, and Bran, drummer for Mastodon, it was named after his sister who committed suicide when she was 14. And it's a really good album. If you haven't listened to it, you probably should. But anyway, about this beer, it gets a 93 on Beer Advocate in their outstanding range out of 45 ratings. It does not have a rate beer score. It has 7 ratings and is getting a weighted average on there, a 3.68 out of 5, and an untapped score of 4.50 out of 1,857 ratings, and an average user score of 4.55 on Beer Advocate. So Beer Advocate and Untapped are very close together on it, but out of the 7 people that have given it ratings on Rate Beer, it seems like maybe just a bunch of cynical people, or I don't know. Like, Rate Beer is always lower on everything. Enough about that. It's 11% ABV. According to Untapped, it's 39 IBUs. It does not have calories listed on Rate Beer. In this particular beer, 3 Floyds is pretty much dating all their stuff now, so my hat's off to them. And it's bottled there on the neck area of December 9th, 2016. And I don't believe there's any variants for this beer, as it is a fairly new offering from these guys. And let's see what we got on here. Got Surgeon General warning. We don't care about all that stuff. It says, please tell Lucifer he can't have this one. Her spirit's too strong. It's written all over your face. I can see the pain. You can make it all go away. And dark matter coffee is what kind of coffee this is brewed with. And this beer was $17.99 at the Keg in Clarksville. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure the only other beer that they brew in this style of Russian Imperial Stout is Dark Lord. I know Blot the Sun is brewed under American Double Stout, or what it's classified under. So I don't know if they've done any other Russian Imperial Stouts outside of Dark Lord and this or not, but this is the second Russian Imperial Stout from 3 Floyds that I've had. So let's get this in a glass, and let's give this a try. I think this is going to be a very special beer in 2016 with. It is 11:44 p.m. as of now, so we'll be drinking this one in 2017. I'm not getting the beer bong out for this one. But let's just hold on before I go too far into it. I mean, just look at this awesome freaking artwork on this bottle, and they Zimmer Designs does their labels, and it is just as pretty much with all their stuff, a beautiful bottle. And I'm not really big into saving bottles, but I do save most of my 3 Floyds ones just because they are pretty freaking awesome. Pouring pretty dark out of there. Did I mention this was bourbon barrel aged? I don't know if I did. So it's a bourbon barrel aged Russian Imperial Stout. And I'm not getting a bit of white through this beer. Dark chocolate. Vanilla. Man, it smells good. Coffee. Oh, wow. Wow, it smells delicious. Just huge chocolate notes on this, though. Oh, it smells like a dessert in glass. Oh my goodness, it's delicious. Huge chocolate and coffee notes. Just super sweet through the middle. You get a nice barrel on the back end. I say it was 39 IBUs. That is pretty low for a Russian Imperial Stout. I'm not getting any bitterness on the back end. Chocolate, vanilla, coffee. Oh, wow. That is the right beer to end 2016 on. And I know a lot of people have rambled on and on about how bad this year's been. And I see what you're saying, but you gotta look at the bright side. I've had a pretty good 2016 personally. I've got some 4-wheelers and stuff that I've wanted for a long time, and got a job I enjoy, and just always look for the good in things, even though I'm a pretty negative guy, if you know me, but you can always find good in something if you want to try, and just find something you enjoy to do and do that, and don't worry about what anybody else thinks, because that's what I do, and for the most part it keeps me fairly happy. So I'm going to enjoy this beer for now, and I'm going to come back and let you know where it ends up. But my goodness, it is delicious right now. And, well, I'm back. I got quite a bit of this beer left. It's 12:36 right now, and I apologize. Like I said, I was exhausted. I had a long day at work, and my eyes are dry as can be, so please bear with me. Adam from Craft Controversy told me about this beer. They had it down at the keg in Clarksville. If he had not told me about this, I would not have had the opportunity to pick it up. So, Adam, I appreciate you, and I thank you for letting me know about this, because this has been an absolutely delicious beer. Just the rich, earthy coffee notes of this beer have just been amazing. Plus, blended with the chocolate notes, and it's more of a slight bourbon note on the end, but oh my goodness, it just blends together so well, and it is just absolutely delicious. As I mentioned before, this is a Metal Beer Review number 14 and Imperial Stout Review number 130. I think I uploaded 86 or something last week, so I mean there's quite a few reviews in between now and then, if I have any new watchers watching at this point, I hope you subscribe and keep in touch with the reviews I've got going. I've got several more to review here, but as far as like metal beers in the States, there's not a lot of crossover beers. I know Opeth does an Imperial Stout. And I'd love to get my hands on that. So if anybody's watching that for whatever reason, and you've got an Opeth Imperial Stout, get a hold of me. But there's so many metal beers, it's crazy. And I'm just going to ramble on for a little bit. It's New Year's, and nobody watches my entire reviews anyway. But just trying to, combine, metal and beer and bikes on this channel, and, things that I really enjoy. So, yeah, it's late. I'm tired, and I've had 2 big beers tonight, so I'm a little bit slower. But let's hear, how was your 2016? So, mid-2015, I quit my job and started working at the convenience store that I worked at through high school. Had a good time there. Ended up running into someone that worked at the postal service, and I'd kind of known her throughout my years of working there, and she told me to try to get a job, there. So I started delivering mail in our small town, and I ended up buying some of the four-wheelers and stuff that I've just kind of idolized over the years. I'm a big four-wheeler motorcycle fanatic, and I've got a few of those. Pretty much everything. There's still on the motorcycle end of things that would be feasible to get, but probably won't ever get. That I have gotten. So it's 2016 was a pretty good year for me. I ended up buying like 5 four-wheelers and 6 motorcycles or something stupid. But I really hope to put those into this channel, and just as far as rebuilding, modifying, and stuff, that is what I really enjoy doing, and alongside beer. But the motorcycle thing will probably be the main focus of this channel, other than my weekly beer reviews or whenever I happen to stumble across a metal beer review to do. Ooh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. The more I laugh, the more I fart. This is great unedited content. Just wait till you see my regular Imperial Stout reviews for all the tasteful nudity that is involved. It is wonderful, in my opinion. Because, look at this. Oh, man. I got a little bit of this beer left. I want to finish it. Rich, earthy coffee, dark chocolate, and barrel notes of vanilla, and slight hints of, just overall bourbon. Absolutely delicious. Delicious beer right here. And I apologize for the length of this review, because it's going to be a long one, but this, to me, is a 7 out of 7. I have had 3 Floyds Dark Lord, and I've had their Blot Out the Sun Imperial Stout. This is as good as either one of them, and I'm giving it a 7 out of 7. This beer is absolutely delicious. Plus, it's for a good cause, with an awesome metal band that I've had the privilege of seeing 3 times now. I actually got to meet Bill I might have mentioned in my other Mastodon beer review in Chicago at a bar. It was a kind of a rushed, odd experience, but it was still really cool. And yeah, A+ beer for me. I wish I could have got my hands on a couple more bottles of this to put back, save for a special occasion. But I thought 2016 and 2017 was a good enough occasion, so that's what I did. And again, I apologize. Like, my eyes are so dry, like I can't even see like my monitor. But I hope you enjoyed what you saw. You know, normally my reviews aren't this long, but tad drunk. It's New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Give me a break. And I appreciate you watching. Come back next week. We'll see what stout we pull out. And stay tuned for more metal beer reviews, more motorcycle stuff, more four-wheeler stuff, all that good shit. And I want to thank my friends Kenneth, Adam, and PJ, and everybody who you know, supports me, and just good friends. And I want to thank everybody who watches this, so and subscribes and all that. So I hope you have a wonderful 2017, and stay tuned for more beer reviews from this guy. I'll talk to you later. Bye.